Hi guys, Agent of Watch Frontier here. So people ask me, if I could only have one watch, what would I pick? Well, this is it. The Casio G-Shock MudMaster triple sensor. G-Shocks are already known as being the toughest watches on the market, and this is a premium G-Shock. And it's absolutely jam-packed full of features, so we're going to go through some of them today. Okay, so it's called the triple sensor. So what does that mean? Well, it means it has three sensors in it, which you can actually see. It's right there, there, and there. And so these three sensors are a compass, a thermometer, and an altimeter. So this watch is absolutely amazing for anybody who's an outdoor enthusiast like me. So if you like camping, fishing, boating, hiking, mountain climbing, anything like that, or maybe police or military, something like that, this watch is for you. So starting with the first feature, which is compass. So if we just push this button here, you'll see that second hand will spin around, and now it's actually a direction pointer. So it's telling me, you know, where's what. And the other thing I like is it actually tells you here. It doesn't just give you a vague direction. It actually tells you, yeah, that's northeast, 37 degrees, 38 degrees, northeast. So it actually makes navigating like really easy. And if you want to go back to time, you just press that button, this button here, and it will take you back to not only analog display, but digital display of the time. So the next feature is down here, the altimeter, which pretty simple. You just press this and it just tells you what's your elevation, and currently I'm at 32 meters, 31 meters. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm sure it will come in handy if you're mountain climbing or if you're flying or whatever you're doing. The next features we move on is to down here and these buttons here. So we press this one, and first thing it tells me is a barometer, which tells me it's at 1009 hectopascals. Next we go to probably the best and most frequently used one, which is going to be temperature. So it's currently 29.3 inside, so it's pretty hot today. Next one, recall, that just can restore your previous settings that you have set up, so don't worry about that. Stopwatch, so it's got a really nice stopwatch on it too. It's accurate down to 1/100,000th of a second, so super accurate. A timer, you can set a timer. I use this one all the time. So for example, when we're going camping and I have a little oven, you want to put something in the oven for 45 minutes, well now you can just set the timer in 45 minutes, it plays, and you know to take your stuff out of the oven. So it's super handy. Next one is alarm. You can set up to 5 alarms, which is pretty self-explanatory, you know, whatever you need an alarm for. And WT, which is world time. So it has a world time function, and it has 31 time zones and presets for 48 cities. So that's super handy if you're going to be traveling a lot, or even if you just getting this watch and you just want to, you know, set it up quickly, and you know you live in Berlin, you can just boom, set it up. So those are just the features of the watch, but what I think is possibly more impressive is just the construction of it itself. Like everything about it is just super strong and durable. So straight away, this is not just regular glass. This is sapphire crystal glass, which means it's not gonna scratch, it's not gonna chip, it's not gonna crack. It's gonna be super strong. The next things that you notice about it is, I mean, it's thick. It is thick, but that's because it has, people think that these are just buttons here, but these just the buttons that are just screwed into this plastic casing, whatever. No, it's a stainless steel case, and these are actually steel tubes that are fed through the case and welded to it, and then the buttons are put in afterwards. So that's how it maintains its durability. Just look at the bands. Look at how strong they are. Super flexible, you know, twist it back and forth. I believe it's a resin material that this is made out of. But another really nice thing that they've done is on here, you can see these cups, kind of like these rounded cup features there to help it hook onto your wrist better, to help it cup your wrist, because otherwise this would just be like a really thick, chunky, cumbersome watch. But with the addition of these cups, it actually makes it quite reasonable, quite comfortable and easy wear. I don't have huge wrists. I've got about 7-inch wrists. So you can see that this watch, even though it is a big chunky watch, it doesn't look ridiculous on the wrist. Forms to the wrist quite nicely and looks great, I think. The other thing you'll notice is that it has a milled case back. This is just to make it look prettier, but also it helps it with strength and durability. So the reason it needs a lot of this strength as well is because it's actually 200 meters water resistant, so it can withstand a lot of pressure. And again, with these specialized buttons with the gaskets in there, it's not going to be getting any dust or mud or anything in this watch. It's going to last you a lifetime. I mean, you can't really go wrong. Anyways guys, I'm Adrian with Watch Frontier. Hope you enjoyed and see you next time.